Welcome to Toffee TV. This is the instant match reaction to Bournemouth 2, Everton 2. Disappointing, frustrating. Listen, I think before the game, even though, I thought it was a game we could win, I think potentially if he'd have gone 2-2 and keep the momentum going, I might have gone, tough game and all that, but just seeing the way the game played out and we've blown it. We have blown it today, let's be honest about it. We were 2-0 up, it was comfortable, and we go and throw it away. Marco Silva went with the team we thought he would go with. Obviously, people were talking about the Al Finch Farm leak, and there wasn't one, because basically the team wasn't what they said. So obviously Baines and Keane stayed in like they should have done. Good performance last week. And I think for the most part today, I think Michael Keane, he did play very well. Leighton Baines on the other hand, I love you Bainesy, but I thought Bournemouth would much the better side, to be honest with you. I think, if we're being perfectly honest, this was our worst display under Marco Silva. It wasn't a terrible display. I mean, compared to Sam Allardyce's teams, this was nirvana. But we looked an attacking threat going forward, but at the back we still look dodgy. Let's just say it. We just look like we can't defend, and that needs sorting out obviously as soon as possible. And with more, I suppose, more training groundwork, more combinations, and as we go through the weeks, that will happen. First half, they were on top. I think we had a lot of the ball. We just didn't look very. We just weren't threatening enough. Simple as that. We're trying shots from 30 yards. A couple of times we got in. Seamus Coleman got in a couple of times, and his final ball was absolutely woeful. Gylfi put a good ball in. Begovic done well to get a hand through and clear the danger, and it just didn't quite happen for us. I mean, Cenk Tosun could have had the penalty. He could have had the penalty. There was literally no difference between what happened to him and what happened in the second half. But, for me, ultimately, we've been done up by the officials. Lee Probert, horrendous. He's always been a terrible referee. Let's have it right. And he's just proved today that he's absolutely inept, totally incapable of refereeing football matches. What a disgusting official he is. And it's no wonder when you watch football in the Premier League and all this nonsense get chatted about the best league in the world, it's no wonder none of our referees went to the World Cup. They're absolutely rubbish. Every one of them. They're pathetic. They're pathetic. If they're not getting messed up with messing around and getting on planes and going to live in Norway for many reasons, how's that? They're doing other things. Absolute garbage, a lot of them. And Everton have paid the price today. Richarlison sent off, second time in 3 games we've had a man sent off. Listen, Richarlison's a divvy. He's an absolute idiot for getting involved in it. But it's never a red card. And that Adam Smith, the little rat, putting his head in it and then cry-arsing to the referee. If you're big enough man to stick your head in someone's face, then stand up. Don't go whinging to the referee. And for me, it should have been a yellow each. It was never a red. But once you've sent Richarlison off, the other little blurt has to go as well. And that Andre Mariner stood on the touchline, stood on the side like a proper bell whiff, there with his tan. He should have been saying to him, both reds. Then if one's gone, the other one's gone. He didn't, because he hasn't got the arse to do it. But if it was Big Yergi, or if it was Pep or Marino, no chance. None are gone, or both would have gone. Load of nonsense, and I'm fed up with it. I'm absolutely fed up with it. Got to half-time, 0-0. Callum Wilson had missed the best opportunity, blazed over when he really, really should have done better. Into the second half, we come out, we've done quite well, really. We got on top, we knocked it round, but a much better side than they are, and we'll prove it. And we looked like the better side. We took the lead, nice little counter-attack again, and Theo finishing off brilliantly. And that's what he gives us, and we have to start turning these opportunities into wins. Then the little rat got sent off. And then Michael Keane obviously made it 2-0. Gylfi doing fantastically well and clipping it across, and Michael there to knock it in. And he had a really good game today. Unfortunately, it ended in a sad manner for him, and hopefully, Hope we don't know the extent of the injury yet, but hopefully it's not too bad. Wish him a very, very speedy recovery. You know, and then at 2-0, they're down to 10 men. It's 10v10. We're in total and utter control. Total and utter control. They ran out of ideas, you know. Fraser hit a good shot, which Pickford saved. They'd had a couple of things that hadn't quite gone for them. I mean, we've done our best to give them a hand straight into the start of the second half between Holgate and Pickford, but we've done all right. You know, 73rd minute was it? A long, aimless ball into the box. You know, should be dealt with. Leighton Baines, all he has to do is get on the proper side of Callum Wilson, and he's on the wrong side of him. And there's literally no reason to touch him. He's not going to bring it down and whack it in. He's not. And Baines shoves him in the back. All right, listen. He doesn't shove him in the back, but he leans into him and he gives him the opportunity to fall over, which he did quite well, quite a few times today, Callum Wilson. And the referee can't wait to give the pen. You know, it wasn't a pen when it happened to Tosun first half, apparently, but it was when it happened to Wilson. They scored the penalty, you know, and then Baines goes asleep again for the equaliser and, you know, doesn't charge the ball, doesn't stop the ball. And we can't keep giving teams goals, cheap goals. We're scoring goals when we look a threat. You know, even with 10 men. You know, we look better with 10 against 11 than we did with 11v11. But we can't keep taking the lead and blowing it. However, it's not doom and gloom because we're scoring goals. You know, we're averaging 2 goals a game, which is fantastic. 6 goals in our opening 3 games. You know, but it's just if it had been 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, I'd have felt much better. But at 2-0, I honestly don't believe you should ever blow 2-goal leads. I don't. And it's becoming, we just can't win down there at that place. 4 Premier League games, we blew a 2-0 there under Martinez, and, you know, it's just such a frustrating place. They are fabulous at coming back from behind. They're never beaten no Bournemouth, and it's a tight ground and the crowd behind them. And they took, like I said in the preview, they took 24 points from losing positions, so that's now obviously 25 points from losing positions since the start of last season. So fantastic at sticking in and being durable. But from our point of view, it's really frustrating that we've blown a 2-goal lead when, for me, we're kind of 20 minutes left, the game was done. It was just keep it and pass it and keep it and pass it and make them move around, and we didn't. And we've got to tighten up at the back. Marco Silva will work on that and we will get better, but it just feels at the moment like a kick in the guts, doesn't it? It feels like 2 points blown. But we move on. We're unbeaten still, of course, and we got 2 home games, Huddersfield and West Ham. We should comfortably win both of those if we apply ourselves properly. I'm hoping Everton are going to appeal to the Charlison red card. If it's a 3 match ban, it's got to be appealed because it isn't even a red for me. But if it is, you know, we may as well appeal it. Obviously, one of those games is against Rotherham on Wednesday night. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Let's hope Michael Keane is fit and healthy as well. That is it from my rant after the match. Frustrated, but all in all, we said it was going to need patience. We said it would take time, and it will do. And it is, but at least we're seeing lots of positive signs. Defensively, we need to tighten up, but decent point, I suppose, in the end. And we're still unbeaten. That's a positive. Check out Ped's instant match reaction. I'm going to do the 3 things about today as well. Look out for all the rest of the videos over the weekend regarding this game. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you want more videos, get over and join us on Patreon, like loads of people are now. Lots of long content, lots of more in-depth content on there, and you're supporting the show as well. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. See you later.